Hello and welcome to a sunny Alton Park. What are you doing at Alton Park, Gemma? Well, it's not for California Superbike School. It's for a launch. I can tell you a little bit about this company. It's the biggest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. Over 125 million happy customers in over, I think, 50 countries. But have you heard of them? The Hero Hunk 440, I was well expecting it to be like the Kawasaki. It was not. Nothing like the Kawasaki. How stupid am I? You have over 125 million happy customers. That's amazing. And you're the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. Why am I only just hearing about you here? I bet the majority of riders in there have not heard of Hero.
Correct.
And I bet they don't have no clue how huge they are.
I think it's now up to all of us sitting in this room and outside to talk about it. I think Hero is very large.
Yes.
We, in our approach, like I said, we come across as a very humble, grounded company. We've not really been tom-tomming that. We just mind our own business most of the time. And we want to be very clear about one thing, that there's only one winner in the room, which is the customer.
Launch over. So we're going to talk about the Hero Hunk. No. What does the launch of the Hero Hunk 440 mean for the Hero as a brand today?
I think it's an immensely important moment for us.
They actually started in London.
For a lot of people probably don't know, Hero brand was in a way born here in London, the O2 Arena on August 9, 2011.
So what do we have? We have a single cylinder 440, air-cooled, with an oil cooler. Who is the Hero Hunk 440 made for? What kind of rider did you have in mind?
I think we had a very young, discerning, extremely willing mate who would want to test the bike to its fullest potential in mind. Across rigorous research over years, we wanted to figure out what exactly is in the minds of people. We realized that a lot of youngsters are staying away from bikes because they believe that they're not ready for the bikes. And that was a little counterintuitive.
Oh, okay.
Because in most parts of the world where we operate, a lot of youngsters buy bikes, but strangely enough, not many youngsters participate in biking, which is a lot.
Yeah.
They wait for a time when they probably can afford to buy a bike. We just wanted to make sure that we are able to offer them a fantastic opportunity.
It makes a blistering 27 brake horsepower at 6,000 RPM. Poof! Which may explain why I was hitting that rev limiter every 5 seconds. How does the Hunk 440 show how Hero brand is changing or growing?
The Hunk 440 is clearly a demonstration of how we are trying to pace ourselves in markets where basis consumer demand, because like I said, our primary focus as a brand, Hero, has been to allow the consumers to unleash their fullest potential. That's been our theme throughout, and that's truly our manifesto across the various markets. Customized to specific countries, therefore, we obviously bring in more relevant level of detailing. Like in the UK, for example, what we are saying here is, as a brand, we're talking about allowing customers to unleash their full potential, and therefore calling it out very clearly as you are limitless. And that it is the limitless nature of the brand that really allows and frees up the consumer to make the right choices. In which case, we believe the customer choice is to have a very interesting, high performance, fully capable model which is pleasing to the eye.
Yeah.
It is easy on the pocket.
Yeah.
And moves like a rocket. As simple as that. So I guess it's very interesting to create that combination, and we believe we have the right mix here.
I can completely agree with you. It's very easy. It's a good looking bike. The money, the price, bracket is great.
It does, however, have a very useful 36 newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM. So that's basically all grunt, like a hunk would be.
What can we expect next from Hero after the Hunk 440?
There are two types of consumers in Europe. So far, we've seen a lot of focus has been on just one type, which is the lifestyle products. What we are here to offer is what you can expect from us is equally exciting models coming in the future. Obviously, this is not just the only model.
Yeah.
Somebody who's going to be buying a Hunk 440 today at Gemma at 25 buys a Hunk 440 at Gemma in 28 is probably wanting to upgrade to something else, and for sure, we'll be there with that.
This is awesome. Well, I'm super looking forward to sitting on this bike and having a little play on this bike. Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure, Gemma, and hope you have a great ride, and do let me know your feedback.
Thank you very much.
I think it'll be super fun.
Excellent.
Thank you
so much.
Obviously, it's fuel injected, and there are 0 electronics to speak of. Up front, we have an upside down 43 millimeter. Basically, it's an upside down fork that's 43 mil. Whilst at the rear, we have twin shocks, retro. And between those, there's a trellis frame that holds it all together. Elsewhere, the tank holds 13.5 litres. The seat height is 803 millimetres. And all the lights on board are LEDs. First off, we had our presentation and then it was out on track. Let's say the weather was moody. This is my first launch, remember, so I didn't know what to expect. Get it on track. First of all, the seating position is more, your feet are more forward, it's more of an upright bike. Then every single gear change, I hit that rev limiter. And it's quite an aggressive one. It literally just cuts the power. Am I asking too much of this bike? I probably was, because it's not really a track bike and I didn't know what to expect of it. A lot of short shift, and that's where the bottom end grunt can kind of help you out. I got a bit more of a feel and an understanding of how this bike works. I then thought, I'm going to push it a little bit more. And on every single corner, we were hitting the pegs. Not a lot of ground clearance, but again, it's not a track bike. For me, it took me quite a while to get used to a low revving bike.
I think the trick is this bike, it's a lot of short shifting. Doesn't really like you revving the nuts out of it.
Lots of short shifting.
I think it's a lot of short shifting, isn't it? You've got to short shift all the way. Fucking up.
Hence hitting that limiter constantly and losing speed. Ooh.
Come on, mate.
Really wanted to overtake that guy.
Me, what the are you doing?
But in the end, I did. Track work done, enjoyable, fun, put a smile on my face. Then it was out on the road. And I'm telling you now, it did all right. If I weren't with the people who I were with, I probably wouldn't have ridden it as fast on the road as I did. The grip was fine, the handling was fine. All in all, the Hero Hunk, it is what it is. There is definitely room for this bike. And to say that the Hero is the biggest manufacturer in the world, and we haven't heard about it. And do you know how long it takes to make one bike? 18 seconds. The Hero Hunk. For those who just want a city bike, Hero Hunk might just be for you. Hero expect this bike to be more for the younger generation. Personally, for the price, I think the older generation would be throwing their money at it. Let's just say, second bike, price, commuter. There are many more reasons why the older generation may also want this bike.